Good evening, friends. Hope all of you are hale and hearty. And today I am here with a book, a sonetto for the poetic world, a brief history of the sonnet form by Dr. Ampat Koshi. It has 21 chapters tracing the history of the sonnet, and then there's the Roseate Sonnet, which is an innovation of the sonnet form by Dr. Ampat Koshi. It has two quatrains, a couplet, and another quatrain, which is an acrostic for rose, Rose. So I would like to read a paragraph from the 19th chapter on Neruda and the Roseate Sonnet. And let me tell you that I was audacious enough to write an entire story in 50 Roseate sonnets. You heard the scream, didn't you? And later on, I'll also read one sonnet from that too. So allow me to read paragraph from this chapter, the chapter 19th, on Neruda and the Roseate Sonnet. Reading sonnets is something like being on a train journey when you're a child and watching random scenes through the window of the rural landscape drenched in beauty. Then the train takes to wings and you see the sky with birds swimming in it. It becomes a submarine and you see the underwater creatures frolic and play there. Glimpses of nations, of historical eruptions and changes, of poets and muses, of laboring and burnt midnight oil and quill and ink, giving way to the computer age. The scenery becomes urban and the birds less. The sky becomes polluted and the journey resumes on railway tracks. Soon, you will reach your destination. There is a lady in the compartment with you. You want to please her, and so you read her this sonnet from Neruda, All Women Like. And I'm not going to read the entire sonnet because all of you know the sonnet. And I'll just repeat the last 4 lines of the sonnet, which I really love. And these lines are: I love you like this because I don't know any other way to love, except in this form, in which I am not, nor are you. So close that your hand upon my chest is mine, so close that your eyes close with my dreams. So this is a sonnet of Pablo Neruda, which everyone likes. And now let me switch over to this story in 50 Roseate Sonnets. You heard this scream, didn't you? It is about a father hunting for his son. And I'm going to read just one sonnet from this. And here I go. Wondered the man, was he prone to auditory hallucination? Why was he hearing all these voices? Why this noise pollution? Was it real? Or was he in the middle of a grotesque nightmare? His head reeled, his mind churned. Ah, life was such a scare. He heard himself say, Papa will get you more, don't worry. Papa will get you more, don't worry. Now, son, finish the milk. Go inside and please let me hurry. The happy boy skipped and hopped, hands around the mug. In this parental love and warmth, he felt so happy and snug. Papa, we'll play cricket, he chirped, eyes dancing in mirth. They did a jubilant tango, so merry as if rejoicing in a new birth. Rigorously he had worked to give his family a good, secure life, overwhelmed by love, enough to cut through all the strife. Sturdily built he was once, tending his garden, sawing wood. Enchanted was his life, barricaded against every shock rude. I want to read another sonnet, the 30th sonnet, so please permit me to read the next sonnet too. Look, how the fool is smiling to himself. The cruel folks jeered. Some curious ones even walked up to him and peered. People were inquisitive. The weirdo had stoked all round curiosity. Some commiserated, but some shook with unexplained hilarity. The poor, ill clad man, lost and forlorn, was in a world of his own, undeterred by any reprimand, sneer, or a flung brick or stone. His heart kept going back to that cottage where his cat napped, on a patch of green where a boy chased a hen and loudly clapped. Papa, we'll play hopscotch, he chirped, eyes dancing in mirth. They did a jubilant tango so merry as if rejoicing in a new birth. Rummaging in underwater caverns, treasures he tried to unearth. Onwards he ploughed, of love never feeling any dearth. So vibrant, so happy was this family of three, in love cocooned, experiencing precious moments as life a merry song crooned. So I'm going to stop here, and I would request that all of you get hold of this book. It's a wonderful book, and you will get to know a lot about sonnets. It has been wonderfully written by Dr. Ampat Koshi. I have just added my sonnets, my 50 sonnets to it. So it's a great book, great job done by Sudarshan Cherry and Authors Press, and it is priced at rupees 295. Thank you so much.